Man, oh man, we are gearing up for what is going to be a very, very big day in the Olympics with Manu Bhaker going to participate in the 25-meter pistol event that's going to happen at 1 p.m. IST. Now, yesterday was a brilliant day for Indian sports if you look at it in general. There was one disappointment though, the tie between India and Sri Lanka in the first ODI that happened at the Premadasa. Now, India were well on course and they were batting brilliantly with Rohit Sharma hitting a brilliant 50, and then there are others just chipping around, Akshar Patel and KL Rahul all getting India very close to the target. But then, unfortunately, there was a big problem when they collapsed against Charita Salanka and Vanindu Hasaranga. Now, 5 runs were needed in with about 3 overs to spare. Shivam Dubey hit a boundary and that ensured the scores were tied. But then Dubey fell for at that moment for 25 of 24. He played inside the line, and then Arshdeep Singh, the shot that he attempted, he just fell LBW and India had to endure a tie. Second international game on the trot that we had a tie, and that is why it was very bittersweet if you have to look at it from the Indian cricket team perspective. Rohit Sharma in the post-match presentation was disappointed. He said, you had to hold your nerve under pressure. You had to ensure that we played some sensible cricket, but he said we should have gotten the 1 run. We batted in patches well, but then there was no consistency that was attached to it. So that's why pretty disappointing that this happened. So Rohit Sharma said we should have got that 1 run. And the way how Arshdeep went about that shot, it is a very 50-50 kind of a thing. Some people will pan it. The others will say that maybe this was the best shot attempted in the situation. So this is the current situation we have got when it looks to be in the Indian team. The Indian team missed out on the chance to go 1-0 up, and by the match that will happen tomorrow, India will have to win it so that they don't either draw the series or they don't lose the series in that sense. So it is a missed opportunity for the Indian cricket team, but one hopes that they can really get it going at this point in time. So this is the current situation involving the Indian team. Now, let us shift our attention to the Olympics. Yesterday was one of the best days if you have to look at it when you think about the Olympics. Manu Bhaker entering the final after a brilliant performance where she made just about, she finished second. She was just behind on the in a tense situation. But then in the final, the 25-meter pistol is her pet thing. So that's why she will be determined to ensure that she wins another medal and create history in the process. Nobody has ever done it in history, and that is why it is going to be a brilliant feat for independent India or India in their existence if they do it in the Olympics. So that is one of the things that we are looking at. Manu Bhaker's event today is at 1 p.m. IST, and you will come to know by the next 1 hour in that after that event whether India has won another medal and has increased the tally to 4. Imagine 4 out of the 3, if 3 out of the 4 medals have been won by just one individual. It is truly a remarkable feat that we are going to see. So Manu Bhaker today in the 25-meter pistol event, yes, she has won majority of her medals in the 10-meter air pistol, but the 25-meter pistol is something that she excels in. So that is a really big situation we are looking at. So this is the one event that we have got. You also have the mix, you also have the women's recurve archery individual event. You have Deepika Kumari and Bhajan Kaur who are going to try and aim for a medal, because looking at archery, that was the only disappointment that you had. So this is the current situation that you got. So unfortunately, the likes of Dheeraj Bommadevara and Ankita Pakat, they couldn't make it. Dheeraj Bommadevara was in fantastic form, but he had no support from Ankita Pakat, unfortunately. She hit a couple of 7s, she hit an 8, she only hit 110, and that was the 110 in which India won the set. So that is why very disappointing that you had to see the archers go. But today, if Deepika Kumari and Bhajan Kaur manage to make it to the playoffs, the same format will continue. You will have the quarterfinals, you'll have the semifinals. Those who lose the semifinals will play for bronze. Those who win the semifinal will play for the gold and the silver. So if that happens, you will see it in the evening time. So this is the current situation about the archery thing. 12:18 a.m. IST, you're going to see Nishan Dev in action, but his Mexican opponent is the Pan American gold medal winner. So that is not going to be easy for Nishan Dev at all. If Nishan Dev goes out, you only have one representative in boxing, and that is Lovlina Burgoyne. But Lovlina Burgoyne faces Lee Kian, who is also the champion in her respective field also. So in the 71 kilo category and the 75 kilo category, India only have 2 representatives remaining. Now, if you look at the badminton situation, Lakshya Sen will be up again in action tomorrow at 12 p.m. At 12 in the afternoon. So yesterday you saw Kunlavat Viditsan put on a great show. Victor Axelsen, Lei Yokwan. It is going to be a very interesting fight indeed. Lakshya will have to really step up and ensure that he creates history. He's already created history by becoming the first male shuttler to ever reach the semi-final of the Olympics. Can he become the first male badminton player to ever win an Olympic medal? That will be very interesting. So far, the women have dominated badminton with Saina Nehwal and PV Sindhu winning in 2012, 2016 and 2020 respectively. So that is the current situation involving badminton. The badminton contest is happening tomorrow, and you are going to see today Manu Bhaker create history. 25-meter pistol. Can she get the third medal? It all remains to be seen, but she is the favorite. Let us be very honest about it. She might choke in certain instances. Let's see if that choke can be avoided today at this point in time. So that is the current situation involving the Olympics. Manu Bhaker and archery are the main focus along with Nishan Dev today. If Nishan Dev wins, he is guaranteed a medal. So that is the one good thing that you can see. If Nishan Dev and Lovelina can do it, and if you may say Manu wins, India's hockey team wins, and also you may see one of the archers do it, Lakshya Sen does it, then you might overhaul your Tokyo tally. That is the one thing. There's a 7 you won in 2021. You might see more than 7 if all of this fall into place. So to 1 o'clock, you're going to see Manu Bhaker in action. There's also skeet shooting that is going to be there, but you've got a very little hope from skeet at this point in time. So Ajay Singh Naroka is in 26th position. So not a good sign at this point in time in skeet at this situation. So 1 p.m. IST, that is the time that you have to look at. It's just about it's 2.5 hours away. We in Sports Today will bring you all the action as it unfolds as soon as it happens. So subscribe. We are nearing the landmark of 500k. Please get us there, help us get there sooner. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis, and tap the bell icon so you know when we go live. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.